They mocked my land as useless until the storm exposed their shelters as illegal and left the HOA unprotected. I'm Stephen Moore, 52, retired utility manager outside Austin. I sold Riverside Meadows 16 acres in 2019, but kept 1.7 acres because my family's held it since 1974. The developer signed off, and I thought we were done. Fast forward to 2022, when the HOA builds 6 tornado shelters costing $980,000 on what they assumed was their land. I find out when construction crews show up Thursday morning with no call, no permit, just heavy equipment on my property. I wait until they finish, then pull my deed and order a county survey. Results come back October 2023 showing all 6 shelters sit on my 1.7 acres. So I send certified letters to Patrick Wilson, the HOA president, offering to negotiate. He calls a community meeting in February 2024. I present my survey. Patrick says, "This useless strip won't hold 340 families hostage during emergencies." People clap. They vote 312 to 28 to declare community access rights. I send the vote record to the county. County zoning responds. Structures on private land without owner consent don't qualify for emergency shelter certification. The shelters are reclassified as unauthorized and removed from the county's emergency response plan. I install a 12-foot steel gate with a biometric lock. May 15th brings an EF2 tornado. Warning issued at 4:47 p.m. Families rush to the shelters. Gate stays locked. They call 911. Dispatch says the shelters aren't certified and redirects them to the high school 8 miles away. 63 families shelter at home instead. Tornado touches down at 5:12 p.m. 17 homes suffer roof damage. 4 families report injuries from debris and shattered windows. The Carters lose their second floor. The Mitchell's garage collapses on both cars. Insurance adjusters arrive within days. 8 families learn their policies exclude tornado damage when adequate shelter was available, but they didn't use certified facilities. The shelters 200 yards away don't count. Claim denials total $340,000. Local news covers it. I hand them the county letter reclassifying the shelters after the February vote. The fire chief confirms emergency services can't direct residents to non-certified structures. By August, 11 families can't sell because buyers won't purchase in subdivisions with uncertified infrastructure. 2 families sue the HOA for misrepresenting shelter safety. The HOA's liability carrier threatens to drop coverage. Patrick shows up in September, ready to negotiate. I hand him a contract. 10-year lease at $6,200, monthly plus $18,000 upfront, plus $50,000 to fast-track county recertification. He signs without negotiating. County recertifies the shelters in October, but 8 families are still fighting insurance. The Carters are still displaced. And I remember February, how they mocked my land as useless, how the storm proved it was the only thing keeping their shelters legal. Comment: have you ever fought your HOA and won? I want to hear your story.